In Concord, Massachusetts lives the March family with its 4 daughters: mature older Meg, tomboy Joe, fancy Amy, and good-hearted Beth. Their charming yet clashing personalities create many interesting interactions, and we follow them throughout their lives, growing up, falling in love, making friends, finding and losing themselves, but always staying loyal and loving to each other and their family. Hello bookworms, welcome back to my channel and to another retro review where I review classic novels. And today I will talk about Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, a book inspired by the author's own life and an American classic which many read as children. I know I had a book at home when I was younger, and I know I at least started reading it back then, but I have zero memory of whether or not I finished it or not. So I decided now to either read it or reread it and let you know what I thought about it. But before I do, let me just remind you that on this channel I talk about books, mostly book reviews, and I do try to bring classics to an eye level. So if that is something you think you might find interesting, make sure to take a scroll around my channel after finishing this video and even click the subscribe button so that you won't miss any new video. So, Little Women takes place in 19th century USA and focuses on the March family, especially its 4 daughters, Meg, Jo, Amy, and Beth. And we follow them throughout their lives. Now, having read the book as an adult, I get why many read it when they were younger. That is not to say the book is childish, it is just young people friendly, albeit long, which is not necessarily a bad thing. The book in general is very, very sweet, heartwarming, and full of love. I loved every single character and truly hoped for the best for them. So much so that when things did not go well, I was really concerned, and when things did go well, I was so excited for them. The book also has a strong emphasis on having good values and morals like respect, charity, and humility. It is very Christian, but as a non-Christian, I did not find it preachy, which is definitely a positive. It is not about praying or even literally believing in God. It's more about generally being a good human being. Having said that, obviously, some of the book's values are very old-fashioned and even unfavorable today. Things like, it's a woman's job to fix an argument by just agreeing with her husband. But honestly, it didn't bother me. Not because I agree, but because I understand that when I'm reading something that was written 150 years ago, I might read about some morals I disagree with. This does not mean that a book like that should not be read. But the main focus of the book is the relationship between the March daughters and their absolute love for each other. The girls fight, disagree. At one point, one destroys the work of another beyond repair. But no matter what, their love and devotion never falter, nor is it ever doubted. But don't worry, despite this overly sentimental notion, the book also has some surprising, lighthearted and funny moments, with some witty lines and quips, mostly from Jo. Having said that, I do need to give a disclaimer that despite enjoying the book and really recommending it, I will not read it again, nor will this book ever enter my favorites list. Sometimes you can appreciate something without actually liking it. Look, the book is good, it's just not my cup of tea. First, I feel like it's a matter of mood, but you can either really fall in love with the endearing atmosphere or find it way too cutesy. The same with the characters. I really like the escapism of such a fantastic family, but come on, not only did each girl could be described in just 2 words, they sometimes felt too perfect, too forgiving, and therefore somewhat unrealistic. I feel like if you like the bleak reality that Dickens and Bronte can provide you and dislike Jane Austen's fancy tea party books, you probably will not connect with Little Women too much. Although personally, I like both Wuthering Heights, a book about horrible people holding grudges for years, and this one, so it is possible, but you just need to have the right mindset. So to conclude, this is a beloved timeless classic for a good reason. It's a sugar-coated glimpse into 19th century America and also a great introduction to classics for young people. It is rather long but interesting and has a relatable yet mature language, and despite having some sad moments, it is generally a feel-good book. However, if you are a very cynical person or are less into girly coming-of-age stories, this might not be the book for you. And guys, that was my review on Little Women. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment and let me know what is a really great book you read and respect, but you just don't really like. Again guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.